This is one of the biggest traps for beginners. Encoding, hashing, and encryption, they are completely different concepts with entirely different purposes, but beginners, they always got them confused. Today, we are going to use free web tools to visually break down exactly how they work, why they exist, and how to ace this question in your next interview. Let's go ahead and just dive in. So we're going to use this tool right here and the hash generator. So for this one here, we have base64, hex, URL, etc. So we already have, this one right here, like base64. You can actually click it, and then, you can just type whatever else. Let's say that, okay, that's a big guy. All right, we can just, if we click on encode, yeah, just look like, something that mysterious. So when I just, hit encode, you see that, this turn into something that doesn't make sense. But here is the catch. Encoding has zero security. Its only job is to transform the data into a standard format so different systems can read it without errors, like if you're sending an email attachment or using an API. So this turn it into a base64, so it is universal for all systems. Now let's say that you just have this as your encryption. You can just delete this. You can just paste the base64 because I have like multiple things going on right here. base64, if you enter, you see that this is the same value that I get here. That's cyber guy. So that being said, this is not encryption. Now, the second thing that we are going to discuss today, because I want to differentiate with you. Like, if you have an interview, many times they ask you, what is the difference between encoding, like base64, hashing, and encryption? So now we are going to hashing. Now we see that we have the same value right here. I can just refresh it, and I'm going to just type cyber guy. That's cyber guy. Let's see. That's cyber guy. And then I can just generate. Now, unlike encoding, hashing is like one-way function. So what it does, it takes an input of any size and turns it into a fixed length string of characters. They also call it a checksum or a fingerprint. So you see that look at that string right here. That string is very long, and there is mathematically no way to reverse or decode this hash to get the original password back. So website, what they do, they use this to store password safely when you log in. So they hash your input and see if the fingerprint match. So here's one catch. Just because this is like looks like very safe, doesn't mean that you have to use a weak password. Because if you go to crack station right here, if we had to just copy that hash, I think this cannot crack it because I don't think this is into the dictionary yet, so it cannot crack it. But if I were to have something like password, I can copy that this one right here, and then you see it's found it as password. The reason why you might wondering why this is a long hash and it's long, but because your password, the password that you're using, is very weak and it's from a dictionary list. So regardless, the website owner just have a good encryption hashing algorithm, so it's not gonna help you. That's why many passwords, they want you to have special characters and XYZs. So the last thing that we are going to cover today is encryption. Now, encryption is a two-way function. It is designed for confidentiality. It scrambles data to keep it hidden from prying eyes. But unlike hashing, it is meant to be reversed, but only if you have the secret cryptographic key. So now there's secret key like public and private keys. Now, if you wanna really deep dive into encryption, so look up into this video, just click on it to just see how to just encrypt and decrypt data. Now, this is all that I have for you for today. But to summarize this, this is how you can just memorize this, and you can just in your next interview or whenever you're talking about encoding, hashing, and encryption, so you just know what they really are. So encoding is a two-way, no keys, but it's used for compatibility. Hashing is one way, no keys needed, but it's used for integrity. Encryption is a two-way, requires a key used for confidentiality. Now, for encryption, you have symmetric and asymmetric for keys. So this is something that you can just Google or just watch our previous videos. Now, so to sum this up, for your interviews or your knowledge, encoding changes the format for compatibility. Hashing creates a permanent fingerprint for integrity. And encryption locks the data down for confidentiality. Now, if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to add them into the comment section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, happy learning.